Alright everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. First off, I apologize greatly for the drop in both video quality and audio quality because currently it is 5 a.m., I'm in mainland China, and my laptop is rather low spec. I'm trying not to wake anyone up, and I'm also recording this audio on my phone so I can download it through Discord and put it into Clipchamp. This is also why I have not been streaming the main quest, if any of you tune in for that, because if I do, the ping jumps to 999 and then my computer crashes. My laptop did hold out for this guide though, so that's what we're here to do today. Without any further ado, let's start with actually going to the place to fight the boss. You just need to teleport to the left of this new teleporter that hasn't been unlocked yet underground. Then you come over here to this cliff, jump down, go into this very inconspicuous hole in the ground, and you just walk forward, unlock the teleporter, and there you go. Remember that this boss fight is for Durin, which I totally got and didn't lose a 50-50 with. So if you're looking for jahodas, that is another boss guide which I'll link on the top right corner and in the description. Really quick note, this boss is actually pretty simple to fight. The only annoyance that I have with the boss is that the gauge in which that the mechanic is based off of, where you need to overload it with Pyro and then melt it again, is a little bit annoying to fill up because it requires a lot of hits, but in general, it's fine. This boss is very free-to-play friendly, and I can easily do this with pretty much any team, and I'll show you both the free-to-play guide version and of course the premium version at the very end. Unit selection for this boss is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is bring units that can do frequent instances of Pyro, and then maybe an animal unit like Lynette or Kazuha that will actually enhance the amount of Pyro you do, because they will infuse it and swirl it, and then a flex unit like my Geo Traveler here, with 4-piece noblesse and the sword narcissism quotes. Obviously, because this is a free-to-play guide, I'm going to be bringing my free-to-play units, so for me, I'm sticking with Amber and Xiangling, because they just do a lot of Pyro, and they're pretty easy to use. And of course, Lynette with one N here, where she is just here to help with furthering the instances of Pyro by swirling the element and continuing to apply it. Let's begin the boss fight now though. And once you get close, the Sawblades and Ice Cannon come out, but don't let these scare you. The boss's attacks are insanely slow, and as long as you have, I don't know, eyes, you should be able to react in time, and if not, spend like 5 to 10 minutes practicing it. It's very simple. When it comes to the first phase though, you can see here that there's like a pyro meter circle thing next to the health bar, and you just want to apply as much pyro as you can to fill up that meter. You can see here I used Lynette to infuse some pyro and attack it with more pyro, and as long as I am able to apply pyro to this boss, that gauge will go up. If it chases you like this and stomps down, just dash once and it should be fine. And when you're attacking at range like here with Amber, you'll just fire these very easily predictable ice grenades that'll just kind of come raining down. Do note though that it does spawn in mini grenades and it leaves residual like ice on the floor like the Senora fight, so if you don't expect that and just walk into it, you could get a little bit of icy toes, but nothing you can't really like get out of. This is also a glitch. I glitched into the boss and the boss thought I was at range, so it fired this ice grenade, which I thought was pretty funny, but it doesn't happen very often. Otherwise, pretty much everything revolving this boss is just like spinning like this, jumping at you, stomping down, and like trying to melt you. But since the attacks are so slow, it doesn't really matter. The only problem I have with this boss, again, is just that it requires a lot of pyro to get to the second phase. So it's okay for you to burn low cost bursts like Amber's, which has 40 energy cost. So I'm not afraid of just blasting it. But let's skip ahead, because this is just apply pyro and rinse and repeat. So let's go to the actual like DPS phase. So Amber's gonna pop the arrow, and now it's gonna spawn in the ice shield, and I'm just gonna use Amber's burst and Xiangling's burst along with Goba, and basically it'll immediately get melted and be dealt a lot of damage, kind of like Knuckle Duckle. And from there, I'm using Geo Traveler to hit with rocks, and then also using the net for the finishing wind slashes, and there we go. Here's what happens when you fail to meet that timer, which is really hard to do, but it's possible. Let's say that your computer freezes or something like mine, and you'll basically just have to run out of the arena before you get blasted. That's literally it. It's one of the easier boss fights in non-krai, and honestly in the game, so I have full confidence that anyone who wants to fight this boss will be able to do so with relative ease within like 10 minutes of practice. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I have for this boss fight. Sorry that I'm not streaming, and sorry for the audio quality and video quality once again. I'm trying my best here. But otherwise, have a little bit of a run with Arlecchino, but if you have any questions or if this was of help to you, if I did well, please let me know. And if you have any feedback, I'll take it into consideration and do better next time. Thank you.
拒收并蓄，
收起来吧！
踏风，风动鱼行，起！
有大家在身边，稍可
否决。
此乃天道。
该出发了。云野，夜明，嘿，贯穿。
又没躲开。我来保护大家。
如此坠落，
天理长驱。